actually a VIP boxing down at Joby's gym in Newcastle. Bentwell, innit? Bentwell? Yeah. And we just had the Benwell bomber walking there, trying to get in on your video.
Loves the camera.
April, first time on camera. We bumped into one another on numerous occasions when you've been down in Manchester.
Yeah, I've seen you a few times.
In fact, I think it was Elite last time I seen you.
Seen you at Peters as well, haven't I?
Yeah.
Seen you a few times.
But first time on a VIP show. First time on a proper big show.
A proper big show, aye. Listen, I can't wait. Can't wait.
I just want to know a little bit more about you, because obviously I know your record, 7-1. As a pro, what were you like as an amateur?
I didn't have many amateur fights. I only had like 14, and then I turned over dead quick.
And so how old were you when you started boxing then?
I didn't get in the gym till I was 21, so I started kind of late, to be fair, but I played dead high level football before that, so
right.
I just I snapped my ACL when I was 18, stopped playing football, and then went back into the gym to lose weight when I was 21.
So you're the...
he's high level football, right? There's no iron team, but also no big in team. But without Bomber, there's no team, is it?
Look at it, man, I cannot have nout for him.
No. It's not what
it's not about you now.
Me. No, she's looking in the gym, training hard.
Riddled with ADHD.
Aye, she's training hard and good.
Honestly, I can't have nout, mate.
I just cannot wait for her to come back and love the bones off her.
Love the bones off her. Fuck off. Sorry, pardon me French.
So he's obviously fitting in well down there then?
No, listen, I'm so happy to be home. Obviously, I spent like I was in Liverpool first, and I was in Manchester, and I was away for like 4 or 5 years, but now I'm home, I'm having a laugh, and I think a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter.
Yeah, without a doubt. And with characters like that, it makes it a little bit easier. But I think you're all a little bit mental. You have to be a boxer, don't you?
100%, yeah.
And there's no one more mental than Joe.
No.
But watching you today on let's get back to the amateurs.
Yeah.
So you said you had 14 amateurs. Where were they at?
I was boxing for Howden Boxing Academy back then.
Where's that? Is that near around here?
Yeah, it's not too far from here. It's about 15 minutes. But I think I got picked to go on this England select day, and then I went to prison. So I come out. That put a span on the works for about 12 months, and then I come out. Obviously, turned my life around. Boxing really did save my life. Like, there's no two ways about that. I won't be shy about that. But and then when I got out, ITV come. They were going to do a show on North East fighters. And they said, we'll pay for your licence and stuff. They give us an iPad to go down to Harringay, and then that show kind of fell through. But I'd already bumped into Eddie Hearn at the Lewis Ritson bill and said, listen, if you put us on the bill, I'll sell 400 tickets.
Because you started at the highest level, didn't you?
I made me debut on a matchroom bill. I literally pulled Eddie Hearn and said, put us on the show, I'll sell 400 tickets. He was like, really? You're on? And it literally went from there. Went down to Liverpool, trained with Joe McNally, signed with Tony Bellew, had a few in the matchroom, and then obviously everything happened with Sky, signed with Sky, and then I never really dedicated myself, really like a half-arsed boxing, and like the last Babo fight was the first fight I ever really fully dedicated myself. Well, I presume,
because everything had gone perfect, you were 4-0, and then you suffered your first loss to a girl that you avenged, which was in your last fight.
Yeah.
Was that on the undercard of Savannah Marshall when she won
so
a shed load of...
It was in Manchester, it was in the MEN, wasn't it? But then obviously I boxed at the O2 as well on the Cressor bill, so I've had some pretty big nights, you know what I mean? But always on the undercard, I just want to get my career focused now. I can focus for the next 5-6 years. I'm 5-6 years to be a world champion, and obviously when Lewis Ritson was up here, how big was it to get behind North East fighters? And I just think for make me a world champion, I really genuinely think I can do some big shows up here. So why not?
I mean, this is a small old show, right?
Yeah.
But there's some quality on there. Obviously, there's yourself on there. We've got Trav Walters, who's...
Callum French, Cyrus Patterson, you know what I mean?
That's what I mean. And all kids that are coming back from a little bit of layoff. You injured yourself. This is your first fight in almost 2 years, is it?
2 years out, 2 years.
I think Cyrus has been out a little while. You got Callum French, who's been out just just coming up to 2 years. We've actually got two of our own lads on there. We've got Trav and we've got Bo Smith. But there's a lot of good kids on there. And I'm really looking forward to it, because have you ever boxed at the Rayton Arena?
I've boxed once. I've done literally one small little show at the start of my career. I think it was my second fight for a little tick over, and then every single one of them has been on either a matchroom bill or a Sky card. So pulling it back from scratch, but you know what, I'm really excited. I'm back home, you know what I mean? I've boxed away Barcelona, Manchester, London.
Well,
I just want to get back.
how did you find your way here then to Job's Gym?
I just come back home. Life, circumstances in life. I was at a stage in my life where I thought I might never have a box again. Ended up coming home, and it's just kind of all fell back into place.
Well, it was your connection here, because the young kid that was on the pads with you today, Henry, I met him with Steve Redbourne. He works at the amateur gym, the Total Progress, Natural Progress, is it?
Yeah, Natural Progression with
and we had a good chat there.
Yeah.
He's only a young kid, but very, very knowledgeable.
Oh yeah, he's a great coach. Honestly, I've trained with some top coaches, and he is a great coach. But obviously, I've got a couple of coaches up here. Obviously, I've got Matty, Henry, and they're all like a collective team. So that's the crack. Just this camp, I've done most of my work with Henry.
Did you feel spoiled here then?
I feel spoiled. I get loads of attention, so I'm happy with that.
And watching you on the pads, like, 'cause I think you were in the background. I was doing an interview with some of the other lads down at Lee. You were in the background, and felt sorry for the kid that you were sparring. I can't remember his name, but he was a young lad there, and you were beating up on him. And you've got a wicked left hook.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. But you've not got any stoppages as a professional.
No, but I've literally hurt every opponent. I just think, because I didn't have many amateurs, I get a bit excited or a bit nervous and tense up, so I haven't really finished any.
Yeah, because when you avenged your loss against Kirsty Bavington, it was a put down that got you the win, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it would have been a draw if I didn't drop that, which I didn't agree with, to be fair, but the scoring was a bit mad. But
you know, saying that, I think just after that she ended up fighting Lauren Price for the
that was
British
before.
title. Was it just before you? Yeah?
So she'd boxed after she beat me on that.
Because that was the first time she'd ever been competing.
She was a European. She went to be a European champion. She boxed Lauren Price. I think she boxed. I can't remember who else she boxed, but she went on to I literally propelled her career. That win over me. So.
And your opponent, I can't even pronounce the name. Let me see. I've got it. Yeah, no. What's the name now? Your opponent? Bonjour Lewiski.
Polish lass.
You know, it's one of those fights that we're coming back. We expect you to win.
Yeah.
But she's a tough girl. She's been in with, I think she's been in with about 5 or 6 world champions.
Yeah.
You know, Chantel Cameron, Natasha Jones. They've stopped her, but outside that, she's held her own. And I was looking on your amateur record, and there's not many on there, because you just said you only had 14 fights.
Yeah.
But one of them is a girl called Paige Goodyear.
Yeah, I beat her in the Nationals.
Was that in the Nationals?
Yeah.
And she fought her about 3 fights ago.
Yeah.
So she should be a good test for you.
Yeah.
But after 2 years out, it's a long time, isn't it?
I'm just going to be happy to be back and hopefully make a statement. Do you know what I mean? Like you say, she's tough. She's only been stopped off world champion, so you know I'll put my name among them, and then I'm back in the mix. Can hurt anyone. I know that. When I spar, I've dropped a lot of people in gyms, so it's just getting back in there and doing it under the lights that matters. You know what I mean?
And how old are you now? 30, did you say?
Just turned 30 in April, yeah. So which
Fairly
is young really
boxing.
for a female boxer, and I've had 8. Like before I've had this layoff, I was like ranked in the top 10 all the world governing bodies. I was 7 with the WBA. I think I was 6 with the WBO, 4 with the IBF. So this fight will hopefully put us straight back in the mix.
That all came really quickly for you.
Yeah.
So really, by the time you're world ranked, and altogether, amateur and pro, you'd had less than
25. Yeah.
So do you feel
a baby? Just a baby in the game, even though I'm 30.
Would you feel this break is going to mean that you're even better prepared for what's to come next?
100%, because I'm more relaxed and more experienced and calm, and life experiences. You know, like you look at things a bit differently as you get older, and I think boxing's a mental game more than a physical game. So I'm looking forward to it. I just can't wait to be back.
Big performance then on the 25th?
Big performance, definitely, mate.
Right, well, I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, on a packed card with some quality kids on there. And actually, some of the North East finest fighters are on there, aren't
100%, I believe so. I really do.
XGB kids.
Yeah, I know, it's really good. Ex-Matchroom kids as well, do you know what I mean? It's just, everyone's like having a little resurgence, aren't they? So.
Well, listen, we'll be down there. I'll be filming it. We'll be watching you, and hopefully we'll have someone talking to you afterwards. We're talking about win number 8.
Oh yeah, of course, mate. Can't wait.
April, take care, love.
Cheers, mate. Thank
Bye.
you.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.